Hello, everyone. So, today I'm going to tell you about this 10 interesting businesses that are paying a whole lot of money, but most people are not interested in it. They're looking for the white collar jobs. They want to sit behind the desk. But here's the interesting thing: the dirty, the greasy, the irritating businesses that you all are running away from. It's very lucrative and it's paying some people a heavy lot of money banking on a weekly basis. So, to start off, I'm going to talk about the crime scene. Yes, you heard me right. The crime scene. Now, this crime scene cleaning and remediation pays so much that you can get paid as much as $200 to $500 on a week per hour. Now, tell me, that is a lot of money. Not a lot of people sitting behind the desk or sitting on a laptop for hours and that much money for an hour job. But a whole lot of people don't want to do it because it's dirty, it's greasy, and blah 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 blah. They don't want their friends to see them, they don't want their family to see them doing that kind of nasty ass job. Okay, I'll leave that to you to choose. So, number two on my list is septic tank maintenance. A whole lot of homes, right, in the UK and the US generally use this, and the maintenance is actually like so important. So important that almost all homes would have a need for it at some point or two. Yeah, so you might want to consider that. So the porta potty rentals. Yes, I know it's nasty. I know. Come on, come on. I know. I understand. I know where you're thinking from. I know where you're thinking to. It is dirty. True, very dirty, but it is very, very needed in the whole of outdoor activities, and it's dirty, true, but then it's a revenue generating machine. Trust me. Trust me. I have a friend who is actually into that. And, when he gives me a breakdown of how much he makes, right, per outing, and it's quite interesting. Very, very interesting. So, the fourth on my list is the medical waste disposal. Yes, now you know that the whole of regulations in the medical, so, and you don't want to keep waste. So, you being trained or certified to dispose medical waste is actually another area you might want to look at because it's actually also very, very lucrative. So I'm going to talk about also the pest control. You might actually want to consider the pest control because pest control is actually also very lucrative. It's dirty. A lot of people don't want to do it, but there's a lot of money in it. So you have the demolition service also. That's next up. You have the demolition service where of course, you know what demolition is. So you literally be rendering service to do the whole demolition. It's also very okay. So next up is the junk remover. So yes, you actually assist in removing junks. Very lucrative. Also, you also need to consider it. And if you ask me, in my own opinion, I'd say is it's not about how dirty a job is. It's about the revenue you're getting for it, right? When you compare these things vis-a-vis your 9 to 5 jobs, and you know, you just need to ask yourself which is paying more, right? Which is paying more? Is it the revenue? Which of them is more revenue generating compared to the 9 to 5 job? If you think a 9 to 5 job pays you more, then why not? No problem. But then I can tell you a whole lot of 9 to 5 jobs don't pay as much as these dirty jobs, right? And a whole lot of people in the US and the UK still look for or are still looking for a desk job or 9 to 5 jobs, right? Because they are trying to avoid all of those dirty jobs. So next up on my list is the dead animal recovery. Yep, you heard me, or removal rather, dead animal removal. So there are a whole of sides to this, and not a lot of people could actually stand the sight of dead animals or dead things. I understand that perfectly, but then it's actually a revenue generating area that you want to consider. You have the gutter cleaning, and yes, it's dirty. You don't want people to see you doing that. You don't want your family to see you doing that. You don't want your girlfriend to see you doing that. But it generates a lot of resource. So to cap this all up, right? The decision is totally yours to make, and I'm just giving you a feedback. I'm just giving you an opinion on what I think. Is quite resourceful, and the one I'd consider personally, right, that I'd consider more rewarding is the medical waste disposal. So, to cap it all up, thank you for watching the video to the end. Kindly remember to subscribe to the channel, as this is a growing channel, and your subscription will help us do better and reach more views. Remember to like and drop a comment, because it will mean so much to us. Thank you very much. I appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.